Hey y'all. Okay. So for full transparency, let's talk about the time because it's the middle of the night. So if y'all can see, it's like 3:50 a.m. And if you notice, you can tell it's a.m. because I'm still in sleep mode on my phone because my phone is telling me, bitch, why ain't you sleep? Okay. So let's keep these videos rolling. I know listen, I took a little time off for the weekend. I was just chilling. So anyway, let's get to it. We are going to talk about, where are my rings? We're going to talk about today the best of 2023. And I know you're going, but 2023 isn't over. But, you know, the first half is done. January through June is over. It is July. So I just wanted to go through what I've gotten. And let's talk about the best perfumes so far of 2023. Okay, so let's get started. So in full disclosure, I actually am doing a running list of the fragrances that I buy per month just to keep myself accountable and to actually see what I'm doing. Because, you know, we'll buy a bunch of stuff and not really count it out, and things get lost in the sauce. So full disclosure, from January to June, including anything that was gifted to me, 76 bottles came into my possession. Some of them are already gone. I already decided I didn't want. So those are not here now. They've been decluttered. And we know I've done a declutter. Now I have to be honest, I could have put a lot more in here, but I tried to just like no, because I like a lot of what I purchased. But I just wanted to make sure that I just said, no, this is it. We setting it off right here. All right. So here we go. Do I have everything out? Give me a second. Okay, yeah, I do. All right, so we're going to start here. And this is in no particular order. It's just they're all sitting out here and I'm going to pull them up. I'm going to leave the latest ones to last, though, just to make it look better. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to it. This is Dolce Mafi by, of course, Xerjoff. This is part of the Cosmorati. Now, I'm not a huge Xerjoff person. I know people be like, oh my God, Xerjoff. Oh my God, Xerjoff. Xerjoff is nice. And Xerjoff is, for me, when I can find it on a good deal, which I'm really pissed off at a firm and an issue that they took some money, but they didn't put the order through and I lost out on something. But, okay, but I'm not going, okay, never mind. Y'all don't need to know all that. Anyway, this is Dolce Mafi. I got this in January. It was, oh my goodness. This smells like a spicy, like, everybody says it's like spicy, juicy fruit gum, and I gotta agree with it because it's kind of got this juicy, fruity kind of vibe. What is going on here? That little thing, that little tassel. So it has the notes here: apple, saffron, quince, cardamom, clove bud, incense, tolu balm, vanilla, tonka bean, cedarwood, musk, amber. It is really nice. It is very spicy. It has, the apple is just like a hint of apple, but it's a really nice fragrance. Love it. Was wearing it to death. And this is for me wearing it. Nobody else. Now, I mean, that's not a huge dent, but in the grand scheme of how we wear fragrances, it is. Man, if I don't do a layering combination video for y'all. Okay. That was just a side note to myself that I thought I'd throw in there for y'all. Telling y'all, I know I need to do one. I got y'all. Shit, I could do about 2 or 3. Okay. This is Narcotic Venus. This was gifted to me. Now, this came about because everybody in my Discord group, they were talking about it. And oh my God, they love it. They love it. And sis was broke. So my friends took, they were sweet and kind to me and bought me one. And baby, this is one of the most, and Narcotic Venus it is one of the most addictive tuberoses. It is so sexy. It is just, it is exactly what it says it is. Because it's like you smell and you like, damn, this shit smells good. So that is Narcotic Venus. This one, I pulled this out today because I was looking through my list, and at first I hadn't, because what I did was I highlighted the ones I wanted to do. And then I was like, nah, at first I didn't put this in, but then I had to because of what it, let me just tell y'all. This is Gallagher's Behold Patchouli. Now, let me tell you why I'm showing you Behold Patchouli. Because I am not a patchouli person, but I tried this on, and this orangey, chocolatey, slightly incensey vibe was, patchouli was so good to me. Because I had shied away from it because I was like, it's patchouli, and I'm not a huge patchouli fan. I mean, I don't mind patchouli in fragrances, but it's not like I'm a patch hoe, right? Honey, I tried this on, and I was like, oh my God. And they had the sale, and I had to snatch it. So that's why Behold Patchouli had to make it into this list. Yes. Now, I have bought a lot of Latifahs. You know, and by the way, in that 76, quite a few we know were, you know, Latifahs and stuff. And so I don't know if those really count. I don't know if I shouldn't be counting those. I'm just being honest. Do Latifahs really count? Okay, that's just a side note. All right. So I was like, okay, we're not going to put them all in here because like the Maison and Humbers are hitting, the ones I kept because I did get rid of some. I got a lot of good shit this in the last 6 months. But I went with this one. I said, just pull one. See if you could just pull one. It was 2 I could have done, really. Maybe 3. But I said, just 1. So I took this one. This is Tharwa Gold. Now, this one is an orange blossom with a little bit of lavender. But the thing is, the lavender is very mild. And people, they do compare this to Libre Intense. Libre Intense. I have a sample of Libre Intense, and I'm going to say that they are kind of similar, but not really. I think we're spending too much time trying to say everything is a fucking dupe for everything else, and trying to like say, oh, I've got this dupe of, you know, something that's really expensive, when actually just enjoy the damn fragrance. I'm so over the whole, and even though I will buy a dupe, but what I'm saying is the whole seeking out, is this a dupe of this? Is this a dupe of that? When it, like, some things they just let you know, yes, I'm inspired by it, I'm duping it. But we ain't gotta try to say everything's a fucking dupe. Now, it could be, I don't know, because Latifah does do a lot, but Latifah does do some that are just their own fragrances. But anyway, really like it. It's a nice orange blossom. So it's got that sweet orange blossom vibe. It has the lavender, but the lavender is very subdued and it doesn't pull too strong on my skin. So I love it. So this is Tharwa Gold. All right. Francesca Bianchi, Sex and the Sea. Now, honestly, this is sexy as hell. This is, it is a kind of tropical vibe. It's got coconut, it's got pineapple in it, but it is so Francesca Bianchi. So it has a more animalic vibe. It has, it's a lighter weight Francesca Bianchi. I will say that. It is a much lighter weight Francesca Bianchi, but it still has that vibe. So it still has a little animalic, but the animalics are brought down. So I say if you want to smell like a sensual goddess, this is what you want to wear, because it really does vibe with your skin. It feels like it's coming off of you like a, like it kind of vibrates, resonates off of you in a very warm way, very tropical heat way. So that's Sex and the Sea. Oh, I made that a lot, didn't I? Now we're going to go with Santal Blanc by Van Cleef and Arpels. Now I bought 2 things and I like them both, but I'm going to say Santal Blanc because I've been into the sandalwood thing. So this is a sandalwood, but it's a lightweight sandalwood. It has fig in it, it has tea. So it's a lighter weight vibe. It's really a clean aesthetic. It's just really just, I love it because it vibes like, you know, you just very effortless, you know, you just threw some shit on, but you just perfect. You know, the people who just be coming out and always look perfect, that's not me. Not at all. But when I'm trying to give that vibe, even when I'm like wearing, like this is like something like, say if I'm running out to the store and I put on something kind of cute. Like I have like this cute little sweat outfit that I bought recently from Shein, and I would put that on and this and some flip-flops and then, you know, some slides looking like, you know, I'm just chilling. But then they'll be like, "Oop, she smells good," because it's like, you know, you just kind of like real cash, but you smelling so delicious. This is Santal Blanc. Now, this was a birthday present, and I'm so glad. This is Anjalis Jaya. This is peach. This is rose. This is peach. This is rose. And it is done so perfectly. The peach is nice and juicy. The rose is really green and floral, and they meld together to make this beautiful fragrance called Jaya by Anjali. I want some more. And she's got another one that I want to try. But yes, this is a beautiful fragrance. All right, then next up is this. Molten Browns, Orange and Bergamot. I don't even know how much I've used, because I can't really tell in this bottle. I don't know how much is the actual bottle. I don't know, but I've been wearing the hell out of this, and I've been wearing this since I got it for my birthday. This is a birthday present. It's got the citrus, but the florals are so beautiful. So you get the citrus, a burst of citrus. I don't know why they just call it orange and bergamot, because it should be like bergamot and rose or something, but it's just gorgeous. The florals just really sing on my skin. This is really beautiful for the spring and summertime, because it's just saying gorgeous floral vibes. Orange and bergamot. All right, this one. Now, a bunch of y'all got this. I don't know if y'all was listening to me or somebody else mentioned it or whatever, but Trussardi's Pure Jasmine. You know, pistachio is having a moment, and this is pistachio and jasmine, and it is delicious. If you like that pistachio vibe and you haven't bought the Kylie or and you know you still like kind of bum cream, but you want to try something a little different, get Trussardi Pure Jasmine, because it's giving those same vibes, but it's a little amped up. It's very sexy. It's very head turning. So that is Pure Jasmine. Oh, I forgot about this one. I actually have two more, but y'all will hear about them later. But I got 3 of the Kajals. And this is Almaz. This is the berry one. Ooh, I love this one. This is all berried up. I'm going to tell you what. If you like Amethyst by Lalique, you're probably going to love Almaz. And I think this is even better because it's richer and, you know, it's just got a little more depth to it. Amethyst, I really like for what it is. I don't necessarily, I would say that at this point, having stuff like this, it gonna kind of take a back seat, but it still is a very iconic, and I understand why, you know, it has its place. This is like the stepped up version of it. It's Lalique's Amethyst with a little more punch, with a little more berries, with a little more deepness, because it's got the sweetness of the brown sugar. Yes, so there's Almaz. I'm trying to decide which order I'm going, so please forgive me. All right, next up is this one. Jasmine Exclusive. This is the sexiest. Lovely Garden is right there too, but this is the sexiest Mancera I have to date. And y'all know I own a lot. This is jasmine. This is oud. This is spices. Ooh, this smells just whoa. Now, let me tell you, it's so interesting that I have it now, because I went back and forth about buying this. And I kept looking at the notes. I was like, I'm not sure. They look okay. I am so glad I just all of a sudden said, get it. Because this baby right here is killing the game. This is sexy. Whew. Sexy. Now, I pulled this one out because, and the reason why I pulled this one out is because I tried a sample of it and then I was on the hunt for it immediately. So when you smell something and you start looking for it and trying to figure out what the pricing of it is, immediately, then, okay, it was one of those fragrances. And this is Isabey's Tendre Nuit. Isabey is a house that's really not talked about too often. Every once in a while you hear about them. But this has a slight spiciness when it first comes on, but it's like a almondy rose. So it's a powdery rose, but it's got a little spice in it. This, whoo, she is beautiful. It's hard to, you'd have to really smell it to get it. But like I said, it's got a little spice when you first put it on, but then it really gets powdery, kind of almondy sweet. The almond vibe with rose, and the rose is not overpowering. It's well blended. Yes, it's great. It's great. Now, of course, y'all, I cannot do this without pulling out some Dream House of Curio, because I've gotten quite a few this last year in the first part of the year. So I'm not gonna say all of them, but I'm gonna give you, and I was trying not to say, I was like, okay, you're doing too much. But I just got to be honest. I just really love these. This is Coralie. This is a jasmine-based fragrance. It is jasmine. It's got this jasmine liqueur in it. Oh my goodness. This is just, I could live with this one. I could live with this one. So this is gorgeous and beautiful and just serving up some really delicious vibes. And it's just a really pretty girl fragrance. It has this really prettiness to it. And but the jasmine liquor gives it a little uniqueness, because I've never seen anything use that. So that's that. Then we have Beija Flor, which is another jasmine, but this is jasmine and honeysuckle and coconut milk. I did put this in my sexy date night fragrances because it does have a sexiness to it. And I was trying to figure it out. I was like, no, this is kind of sexy, because it's got the jasmine, it's got the honeysuckle. So there's a sweet floral sexiness from the jasmine. That honeysuckle gives it a little sweetness. Then it's got the coconut milk, and then it's got musk. So it becomes quite the very sensual vibe on your skin. So this is Beija Flor. This is Swan Maiden. This, if you are getting married, this is the perfect bridal fragrance. It is this clean, crisp, floral. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all see I had to close my eyes on y'all because I had to go, oh my goodness. It is this clean, crisp floral that is just a stunning, beautiful floral. Like if you were walking down the aisle wearing this in your wedding dress, it would just fit so perfectly, because it would be like princess. It would be like you are the star. You are what everyone should be staring at, because you are wearing Swan Maiden. Besides the fact you're beautiful and it's your day, but then this would embody, just fragrance-wise, the whole vibe of the day. Whoo, child. Don't get me started. And finally, I'm adding this, and I just got this at the end in June, but I got to add it because this is Scandal Gold. Now, this one was made for the Middle Eastern market, so it's a little different from the original Scandals. Okay, and you can, if you get this, you can tell, but it is so damn sexy. It has what it has that reminds you is the honey, but the honey is not as syrupy, not as thick, not as drippy as in the original Scandals, like Scandal by Night. There's no orange blossom. It's rose and jasmine. So it's still got a floral, but it's spicy. It's got saffron. It's got cardamom, and as it dries down, it gets this leather, and the leather just amps up the sexiness of it. So it is spicy and a little honey floral with a leather punch to it. And the leather is so damn good in it. It is just, I will not say chef's kiss because I am over people using that term, but it is just, it reeks of sexuality. It reeks of sensuality when you wear you just serving that vibe. You just serving that vibe. So this is Scandal Gold by Jean Paul Gaultier. All right, so that is it for the best of the 2023 part 1, because this is what I've gotten from January to June. And let me say, out of the 76 fragrances, the majority of them I really like. I really like, and I love a lot of them, but I really wanted to like narrow it down. And I wanted to make sure, because it's so easy just to just pull everything, right? It takes some thought to say, okay, no, this is it, this is it, this is it. And so that's what I wanted to do. And I think I did okay. All right, y'all. So that is it for the best of 2023 so far. We're going to see how many I purchased toward the end of this year. I'm not even going to say I'm going to slow down. We'll see, though. Maybe I'm... Well, okay. Except for when I buy Latifah's, I'm actually... Okay, we'll quit lying. I got a box full of stuff over here. I can't even lie, y'all. I can't even lie to y'all. All right, hoes. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.